If you want to just jump straight into the guide, there's a timestamp at the top of the description. Just before I start, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers and all the wonderful comments people have been leaving. I'm glad people seem to be mostly enjoying my new content. This one's more of an educational video, but I'll be back to making all mid on Friday. Thanks again for all the support. So obviously True Damage Ekko is the best skin in the game, so if you've got that, that is the meta. I do think Trick or Treat Ekko is pretty slept on, and What? What do you mean people want legitimate advice? Hello solo queue children. Have you ever wanted to play Ekko? Are you afraid of standing out as an autofill player? Well, you shouldn't have to be, because he's broken anyway!
Like and subscribe for more.
No, but seriously. I've spent a significant portion of my teenage years and early 20s playing this champion. Oh Christ, that hurt to read out loud. Anyway, here is a short guide I put together of a few tips and hints that I think are crucial for every Ekko. This doesn't revolve around position, so this is good for mid and jungle players, and it also doesn't involve the build path too much either. This is pure champion mechanics. Some of these are pretty basic, but it's primarily for people new to the champion. But even if you're experienced, this video might help you. A little bit, maybe. If people like this sort of thing, I might do a more advanced video for people that are in the gifted class. Just as a side note, the background footage might not be too great, because I only had a couple days to gather up enough footage to...
What the fuck?
There you go, you're welcome.
Right, there's the clip for the video, boys. Let's put that one in. Right, let's start with animation cancels. As you probably already know, animation cancelling is a mechanic that allows you to perform actions faster than you might normally be able to. Ekko has a few animation cancels which all revolve around his E. You see, when you cast an ability like Q or W, a little cast bar shows up down here like a little sleep paralysis demon come to haunt your ranked games. During this brief period, you can't move, you can't attack, you just have to sort of wait until it's over. For some reason, Ekko's E doesn't have one of these bars, so you can cast any of your other abilities during the forward roll, thereby ignoring your ability's cast time, or animation, by hiding it inside another. Its primary use is to project pure, raw Chad energy into a lane trade or a gank. Just speeds up your combo, it's really fast. Honestly, out of everything in this video, it's probably the most useful thing. Speaking of going fast, you can cancel your E with your ultimate so that you can attack straight away as soon as you pop out the time dimension and instantly pop someone. A lot of Ekko's power comes from his EQ auto combo to pop his passive off. But obviously it'd be much faster if you could reset that auto, right? Luckily, Ekko has one in his kit, his E. It is an auto reset. Ekko also usually buys another one, Proto Belt. You didn't know Proto Belt had an auto reset? Well, you do now. I know I said this guide wouldn't go into item specifics, but junglers have their Proto Belt by their third item 96% of the time, and mid Ekkos have it by their second item 97% of the time. So I'm counting it as almost baseline anyway. With this auto reset, you're allowed to do your one-shot combo, and combining the knowledge we have from the animation cancels, we can do a spicy animation cancel EQ with an auto reset from the Proto Belt, all in less than 2 seconds, and it just absolutely demolishes any delicious tender carries that come your way.
Yeah, boy.
Ekko's ult takes you back to where you were 4 seconds ago, and Ekko's W takes 3 seconds to prime at a location. If you're a new player, the easiest way to land the ability in a specific location is literally just counting down from 4 once you stood in the correct spot. If you want to land your W there, you pop your W after the first second. I know this is definitely obvious for anyone who can read or has more than 3 brain cells, but it's worth keeping in mind when you're playing this champion. Mastering these basic timings is what separates a good Ekko player with 4 kills from a bad Ekko player who never uses their ult to actually do any damage and just uses it to run away. Little bitch. Ekko does not give a single fuck about turrets. With W and ult, you can tank turrets for a very long time, with the potential to stun under the turret, shield some of the damage and reset the aggro and regenerate lost health with your ult. Ekko's dive threat is so high that you should always be using it to threaten people that are stuck under turret, and it is definitely one of the best preemptive uses of your W in the game. While we're on the subject of diving, this is a good time to talk about how to use your W. Its primary use is a preemptive tool. You should be using it before a fight even starts. Its mana cost is almost non-existent, so I tend to use it to threaten dives, zone off areas from farming, grab vision in areas where I suspect an enemy player might be. Basically, just fucking use it. I see plenty of people who almost never do because they're worried about using a long cooldown in case a fight starts, but it's difficult to use reactively anyway, so just use it. If you're new at Ekko, you'll probably want to use it as much as possible anyway, since it's an ability that takes a long time to master, so the more time you use it, the better you get at it. Anyway, that just about wraps up the 5 most important things I can think of at least to know or to keep in mind when you're going to be playing Ekko for the first few times. There's a ton of stuff I didn't mention, like item values, power spikes and clone chasing, but that's for the proper nerds anyway, and I might do another video if you guys like this. I know this isn't in lieu with my usual content, but I'll be back to making another episode of All Mid on Friday. I just really wanted to make this guide because I've been playing Ekko for way too long not to. If you found this useful and want to see another one of these, leave a like and a comment and let me know, and if you want to see my other content or subscribe, then the links are on the screen. In a bit, guys.